and the Oklahoma City starting five. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season. And some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now. And their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. Here's the 3. They get it back. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Outside McDaniels. For 3, Randall sinks it from distance.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Outside, SGA. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gets the 3 to fall.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's DiVincenzo. Left side, McDaniels. Fires for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starter.
Now here's DiVincenzo. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. Another shot. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Nice play by Gobert, taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
SGA against DiVincenzo. Wallace outside. Inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. The floater. And the layup good by Edwards.
And you know he has the floater in the bag, so Edwards decided to deploy it there.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Holmgren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
And that one misses.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. The 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, DiVincenzo.
book it.
And it's Randall with the assist.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Thunder trail by 3. Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
DiVincenzo against SGA. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels, a screen on Williams. Randall, pass to McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Outside, Williams. Counted from distance.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach.
I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. And the Thunder in possession here. Following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Dort for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McDaniels passes to Randall. From downtown, Dort grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Over Dort. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 5.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Pass to Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. 6 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo from deep. SGA. Not going to go that time. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Randall with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. The 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
And they really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
When a defense is under attack like that, it can get into their head and break their will. I think that's exactly what we saw.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the left side wing. For 3, Randall. They grab their own miss. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Julius Randle. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Aaron Wiggins in for Wallace. And Minnesota with possession here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
The most discouraging part about that loss is that they actually played very well. Man, that could be frustrating.
And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's SGA outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Outside Reed. From deep. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside SGA. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Williams has got 8.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision making.
Outside McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Conley to win the cold spell. He drops it from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Wiggins, no good. Minnesota shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. Clark outside. Pass to Reed. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed, the screen on Dort. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The Thunder shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. And here is Williams. Clark covers. SGA deciding where to go with it. A minute 29 left in the first. And that one's good. He has 6.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have.
Now here's Conley, averaging around 5 points a game. Up top Reed, no one near him. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Randall, he's checked in for McDaniels. Then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Williams. Joe comes in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. .56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Mitchell. Outside Joe. Lets the 3 fly. Clark grabs the board. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Reed, good. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Pass to Clark. Randall deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Outside Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And it looks like they are going to review
The previous play is under review.
time or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for Minnesota, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Kenrich Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back over to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the free throw, no good. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, BA, there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range. And if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
Wiggins, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Outside Conley. Here's Dillingham. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley against Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Dillingham. Outside Conley. There's the 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Holmgren against Reed. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Conley. Clark's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Minnesota with some changes. Juzang, he's checked in for Clark. Shannon comes in for Dillingham. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace is checked in. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Julius Randle. One side.
The free throw drops for Randle.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randle's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Now here's Williams. 11 points for him last game against Utah.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Conley passes to Randle. Conley, a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 6. Randle against Williams. Randle can't hit.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Mitchell finds Holmgren. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Holmgren's got 11 points.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Reed. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Ingles. McDaniels comes in for Shannon, and it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Here's Randle, following the three by Oklahoma City. Pass to Gobert. Williams against Randle. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Randle's got 7 now in this quarter. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And now we have a chance to check the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and see the teams leading in three-point shooting. The fourth spot held by Minnesota.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Thunder trail by 12. Mitchell, a screen on McDaniels. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Randle outside. Pass to Conley. Back to Randle. Oh, deflected. Wiggins with a steal. Now Williams. Wiggins with a screen on Gobert. Williams. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Well, Williams is a guy you can count on offensively. He is always looking for opportunities to score.
Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. For three, Randall. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Williams. Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. There's a screen. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Now here's Edwards. He's coming off a 40-point game against Phoenix. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, you can never underestimate the heart. He plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Randall, good.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Down low. Here's Mitchell, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
They set a pick to the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Holmgren with a big reach.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Randall. He's got 13. Now Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. Holmgren against Gobert. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Shoots. Mitchell misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Wallace. To the left wing from deep. Holmgren. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And he makes it.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Thunder trail by 13. Williams looking around. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Nas Reed's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley, then for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Holmgren, and SGA subbed in for Mitchell. Reed with it. He has 7. Reed to screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota again missing. Thunder trail by 11. Wiggins passes to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from 3-point range. Up top, Reed. Pass to Gobert. Up top, Edwards. Now here's DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots. The rebound by Wiggins.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Thunder trail by 13. Williams on the wing. DiVincenzo against SGA. Launches it. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. That free throw, no good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wiggins. He hits the second from the line.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Outside, Williams. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Hits a three-pointer. Williams has got 13 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota again missing. Thunder trail by 11. Outside, Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Takes the three. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. Takes a three. That shot, no good. Down low. Here's Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
It's so difficult to contain Williams. He's using his strength effectively to create that contact inside.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses.
Well, he's still a young player in this league, but Jalen Williams has an impressive resume already, winning a title with the Thunder as their second best player.
And he's good on the second. And here's Edwards. A deep three. And no good. Trying to get that. That'll do it for the first half. It's Minnesota leading by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Get ready for some high RPM and amazing stuff. We're powered by Real Entertainment.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store.
Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking?
I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Thunder.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes, but the percentages are not the best.
Yeah, that defense can live with them shooting in the low 30s. They got to create better looks. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Here's SGA. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Back to Randall from behind the arc. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 3 assists in the game.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Here's Edwards. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside, Williams. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's SGA. Got it. Good job in the low post. SGA's got 8. Here's Minnesota. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Brian, back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And Minnesota with possession here. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. On target from range. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Wallace, right side. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Williams from long range. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists here tonight.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Second, the Thunder.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. They set the pick. Wallace outside. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Wallace has got 6 in the quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray. Edwards got 11 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Puts up a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DiVincenzo with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. McDaniels can't hit. Thunder trail by 16. Pass to SGA. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Fires from deep. And counted. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, strong finish. SGA.
I don't know what else to say about SGA. He is so creative and fearless handling that basketball.
Outside Edwards. Puts it up. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Outside, Williams. And here's SGA outside. SGA knocks down a 3.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Randall. Here he goes. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams passes to Wiggins. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You really like how Williams puts the team first. Even as his star has risen in this league, he is committed to being unselfish.
Dort with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside, Williams. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Here's Randall. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Minnesota shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo.
At the line for Minnesota, Julius Randle.
One shot.
31.
The free throw drops for Randall. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. A 12-point game. Wiggins outside. This one for 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Wiggins got 7 points.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Right wing. And it's Randall with the jam.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
Now here's Williams. He's got 17. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
Free throw drops for Williams. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. And Williams drops them both. Minnesota leading by 9. Conley looking for an opening. Edwards for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. Shakes him. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sail.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. Timberwolves on D. Dort, the pass to Wiggins. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for Minnesota, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. So he gets them both. Here's SGA. Give him 20. Holmgren outside. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's SGA. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 in the second half.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
To the inside. It's stolen by SGA. And here's the fast break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And it all starts with SGA defensively pressuring the ball and coming up with the steal.
Pass to Randall. Over Wiggins. And it's Randall that time. On the assist by Conley. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Dort to screen on Conley. Here's SGA. Gilgeous Alexander sinks a big one. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. From the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Reed. The 3 is up. Edwards pulls it in. And Minnesota with possession here. Crosses over. And here's Clark for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to SGA. The 3 drills it from deep. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
Randall against Wiggins. Randall inside. Shoots over Wiggins. And drilled from 6 feet. Randall's got 33.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Checked in for Edwards. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams, and Mitchell subbed in for Dort. A minute 6 left in the 3rd quarter. Randall inside. Williams defending. And here's Clark for 3. The Thunder with the rebound.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And the bucket is good. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Reed for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Now Holmgren. Inside. Here's Williams. No good. That would have tied it. Williams against Conley. Randall outside. Reed to screen on Holmgren. For 3, Randall. And that's not going to go. What a performance for Julius Randall. He has been the story. A moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Thunder. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Aaron Wiggins out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. Here's Dillingham. No good on the 3.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Williams finds Wiggins. And he's going for the oop here. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Pass to Wallace to take the lead. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
That's 5 threes for him tonight in his 3rd of the half.
Here's Dillingham. Randall on the screen. Releases. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. 6 to shoot. Randall draws the double. And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Now here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall outside. Reed to screen on Wiggins. From outside the arc. Randall can't hit. Thunder leading by 4. Williams passes to Williams. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Williams finds Williams. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Yeah, Williams is gonna post a big number tonight. They just don't know what to do with him defensively.
Out to the right wing. Randall draws the double. Pass to Conley. They need this. Out to the right wing. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Williams. Outside, Williams. And count it, 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Your Timberwolves.
here. Edwards is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 6. Reed against Williams. Outside Conley. Reed sets a screen. The 3 is up. The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So it'll be Kenrich Williams shooting. It goes on Mike Conley. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
And really strong at the line since the break.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Randall. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got his 5th assist in this one.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Now here's Williams. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Randall with it. Williams defending. Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Dort grabs the miss. So Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wallace, the pass to Dort. And the shot goes. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Williams. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. Inside. And that one's good from Conley.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Williams against Randall. Dort outside. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's now only a 5-point Thunder lead.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Reed in the post. Working on Williams. Reed, good.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Outside Mitchell. And here's Wallace. Now here's Williams. Shoots over Randall. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Randall. Uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 41.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Mitchell, the pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Back to Wallace. There's the triple. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. Reed, the screen on Williams. Pass to Randall. To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's Wallace. Fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Randall on the screen. To take the lead. And he sinks the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Wallace. Now Mitchell. Williams outside. Fires the 3. The triple drops.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. SGA comes in for Mitchell. $17 points was their biggest margin. McDaniels a screen. DiVincenzo fires. He's off from 3. And the Thunder shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Holmgren with the tough bucket.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Now McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Takes a 3. Williams rips down the board. Outside SGA. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Let's loose for 3. Oh, he cannot hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now McDaniels. Now Edwards. Now Gobert. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs him.
And the Thunder shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Wallace outside. SGA. Gobert pulls it down. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Now Randall. Outside Edwards. Oh, can't hit with the jumper.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Dort, puts up the tray. DiVincenzo pulls it down. Now Edwards. Lets it fly from 18. Good for 2.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Trailing by 2. Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall rips down the board. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. 2-point game. Outside Dort. Wallace outside. From downtown. No good from 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Tipped. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the way to do it.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. SGA using the length inside.
And that's just got to be difficult for the defense. Watching SGA overcome that kind of coverage.
One shot. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Now Randall. McDaniels outside. He sinks the triple.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
The Thunder shooting 56% today. Now Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Gobert pulls it down. The Timberwolves shooting 54% from the field so far this one. Here's Edwards. Shoots a 3. Up again. Gobert with the follow.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
Now Dort jacks up a 3. Oh, it's off.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Outside DiVincenzo. Oh, missed on the tray. Holmgren inside, working on McDaniels. DiVincenzo pulls it down. Minnesota has gotten 1 of 3 shots to fall from deep in OT. Now here's Edwards. Watched by Wallace. Counted!
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Floats one up. Ooh, Shea. What touch.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Randall outside. Outside Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
The focus Edwards has, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Up top, SGA. DiVincenzo covering. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Well, it's a pivotal point in this game, and you expect SGA to step up.
Randall outside. Here's Gobert. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
8-footer is in.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Outside Edwards. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
DiVincenzo against SGA. Dort fires. No good. Couldn't tie it up. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Up top, Edwards. SGA comes. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Trailing by 5. Now Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in!
Well, he is just a flat-out winner. There is no moment too big for SGA.
Edwards driving in. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Count it!
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. He launches. Holmgren there for the rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Seconds left in the first overtime period. Gilgeous-Alexander connects!
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big time conversion there, puts them up 3.
To tie it up, misses the 3, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line for your Timberwolves, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.